Hello, my lovely Libras, and a very warm welcome to your August 2023 horoscope forecast. There's a lot of different energies going on this month. We've still got your ruler, Venus, retrograde all month. Later in the month, Mercury will also go retrograde. So this month, in many ways, may be quite reflective. A time where you just slow down a little and really reassess and reevaluate your life. The main thing about the astrology is when you have a heads up about the kinds of energies that are coming, you can tune into them and go with those energies. And that's what's so extremely valuable. It's like the weather forecast. If you know the weather forecast says it's going to rain, then you'll take an umbrella. That's no different with these retrograde energies. So they're not something to be feared, but there's something to know about so that you can proactively tune into the highest frequency and make the best use of them. So that's one of the main reasons that I'm actually continuing with these monthly forecasts, so that you will be able to know the energies that you're working with and then not get frustrated, not battle against, going upstream when the energy is going downstream. So astrology is a wonderful study of the geometry of timing. And you know how it is when the timing is perfect and you turn up and somebody picks you up exactly on time and you get to the airport and everything's just in a smooth flow. That's what you're attempting to do with the astrology. So that was a lot of talk. Let's look at this month, because instead of just 2 moon events in a month, we usually have a new moon and a full moon. This month, we've got 3. 2 full moons and a new moon. We start the month, lovely Libras, August the 1st, with where am I here? There we go. A full moon happening here in your 5th house. Now, on August the 16th, a couple of weeks later, we've got a new moon happening here in your 11th house. So there's a focus this month, lovely Libras, between the 5th and the 11th houses. What does it mean? The 5th house has to do with your creativity, has to do with the child within you, remembering to have fun, remembering to play, remembering to enjoy the minutes of your life rather than always planning everything out and being like on a wheel. This full moon draws your attention to the area of entertainment, enjoyment, pleasure, and remembering to express your unique gifts. You have things inside of you that nobody else can express. And this full moon shines a light and says, come on, lovely Libras. Do you want to start that business? Do you want to launch that product or service? What is it that lights you up? And that's then what you will share with the world. This is very much about sharing with other people. And this new moon with the sun and the Venus retrograde brings you a wonderful time for new connections, new friendships, new relationships. And when you feel good about yourself and your gifts, the way you look, the way you feel, that's this 5th house energy, then you've got something exciting to share with others. So this is the balance here. And really some lovely new people can be pouring into your life during this month. And with the Venus retrograde, don't be surprised if some people from your past come back into your life, maybe for a healing, maybe for a completion, maybe even for a reconciliation. So these are all possibilities. But the big thing for you this month is to think about what makes you happy and to resolve to be happy no matter what. Now, Mercury going retrograde on the 23rd of the month, here in your 12th house, along with Mars, It's going to be retrograde until September the 14th. Now, Mercury retrogrades, the thing to remember is, ideally, to get your important documents backed up before the retrograde, to sign important documents, deals, before Mercury goes retrograde. Now, if it's inevitable and you've got to do something in that legal contract energy during the retrograde, just make sure you check it very carefully. Leave enough time for traveling. With it being in your 12th house, this is actually a wonderful placement for a Mercury retrograde because it's great for solitude. It's great for being alone. It's great for finding your inner peacefulness, reflecting upon your life, upon all the things that are happening in your finances, in your relationships, in your work. This just pulls you back a little and enables you to get a wider perspective and also tune into your guides, into the invisible realms, astrology, numerology, all those kinds of things. These are other things that you can tune into more easily with this Mercury retrograde. And Mars there in this 12th house all month will give you energy to put into your metaphysical journey, your spiritual journey. You want to go deeper with it. And with the Mercury retrograde, you may find yourself doing some very fascinating and deep research that could be really valuable with lots of light bulb moments. Now, on the 24th of the month, the Sun joins this party in the 12th house. So as much as there's quite a lot of social indicated, particularly during the first 2 and a bit weeks of the month, as we go through the month, you're going to need time out to integrate and just connect with your inner being. It's going to be really important, and it's going to enhance all your relationships. On the 31st of the month, we've got a full moon happening in your 6th house, resonating with Saturn and Neptune. So this shines the light on your daily habits. Have you got daily habits that are really good ones? Are you exercising? Are you eating well? All the things that you know that you should do. This full moon energy may point out the things that you might have been omitting for a while that you might need to reinstate. There may be changes for some of you in your career, in your work direction, and also an opportunity to look at your physical health, your physical well-being, and make sure that you're really taking care of all the details there. The Venus is, of course, your ruler. So remember to, with it being in Leo, to smile from your heart, to activate your generosity gene. And it doesn't have to be money, although it could be, but just to remember that a smile could change somebody's life. You might save somebody from something. You never know. So remember to be warm, to be the loving and kind person that you are, but just make a conscious awareness of that in your everyday world. So I wish you a wonderful month, my lovely Libras, and I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.